Hello fellow students of the world's most famous school of witchcraft and wizardry, welcome to this new Hogwarts Legacy video. In this video we'll be looking at the 4 different houses you can join, what makes them special, the consequences of your decisions, and why you ultimately should really consider joining Hufflepuff. Now, I myself am a Gryffindor, but I have a clear recommendation for you, but more on that later on in the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And if you're up for more videos about Hogwarts Legacy, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. In Hogwarts Legacy, your adventure at the famous wizarding school traditionally begins with a sorting ceremony. So, right at the beginning, you have the opportunity to choose which house you want to be sorted into. While it definitely makes a big difference visually, it unfortunately doesn't make much of a difference gameplay-wise, but there are still a few differences worth talking about. So let's take a look at them now, shall we? Once you've been sorted into one of the 4 houses, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin or Gryffindor, you'll be taken to your house's common room. And that's where we come to the first big difference. Of course, all 4 houses at Hogwarts are located in different places. However, you can reach all 4 dormitories via the grand staircase at Hogwarts. Each floor of the central staircase in Hogwarts is reserved for one of the 4 houses. Slytherin is located at the foot of the stairs, appropriately enough in the dungeons of Hogwarts. It's a pretty big area where you can easily get lost, but the mystical atmosphere there is perfect for Slytherin and is a great choice. The entrance to the common room even appears under a large snake when you say the right password. On the next floor up from the grand staircase, you'll find Hufflepuff's dormitories near the kitchens of Hogwarts. To enter the common room, you'll have to tap the correct melody on the right barrel to reveal the secret entrance. And if we go up the staircase one more floor, we're near the entrance to Gryffindor's common room. If you're familiar with the world of Harry Potter, you know that the common room is entered through the picture of the fat lady. This corpulent lady in the picture demands a password from you and grants you entry if you say the right one. For Ravenclaw, which you'll find one floor higher at the grand staircase at Hogwarts, of course, a large eagle hangs on the door and you'll have to solve a riddle to enter the common room. So, as you can see, the entrances to the common rooms themselves are quite different to fit the lore of Harry Potter, and I really appreciate that. But of course, not everyone can enter every common room. Your house choice makes a big difference here too. So you'll always be welcome in your own house, but not so much at the entrances of other houses. This is evident by the comments made by other students standing around. And sometimes the doors themselves have something against you when you approach them and try to gain access to the common room. I definitely recommend checking out the entrances to the common rooms for yourself. Not only will you find interesting field guide pages there, but you can also expect some funny interactions. However, even within your own house, you can't enter all the rooms as boys and girls are strictly separated. For example, the entrance to the girls' dormitories in Gryffindor, Hufflepuff and Slytherin turns into a slide, while 2 knights block the way to the opposite gender's room in the Ravenclaw dormitories. Another difference between the houses is that with finding all the Daedalian keys, you have the opportunity to get your house's unique robe. Collect all 16 tokens and redeem them in your common room, open the chest and receive your special house robe. But unfortunately, that's almost it for the big differences between the houses. Except for one single main quest, the choice of your house has practically no impact at all on your journey. I would have wished for a bit more depth here and in return a much greater increase in replayability. It's a shame that ultimately only one quest in the entire game plays out completely different depending which house you chose previously. When you reach the point in the main campaign where you have to find Jackdaw's ghost, the path to him is different for each house. For example, if you're in Gryffindor, the Headless Nick will help you find Jackdaw's ghost. But if you're in Slytherin, you have to complete some tasks for Scrobe, Headmaster Black's house elf. As Ravenclaw, you have to find an heirloom for Ollivander. And as a Hufflepuff, well, you definitely get the icing on the cake. As a Hufflepuff, you will have to go to Azkaban to investigate something. Unfortunately, this iconic location is only available to Hufflepuffs. This really is the only moment in the entire game where you can go to Azkaban and encounter the infamous Dementors. And I have to say, that's a bit of a letdown if you chose a different house. Though, if you're a Platinum Trophy hunter, you will have to play the quest in all 4 versions anyway. That means you'll definitely have to invest some playtime in all 4 campaigns, but at least you'll be able to experience all 4 different versions of this quest. And another time in the game where your choice of house makes a difference is after completing the main story. As you know, at the end of each school year at Hogwarts, the House Cup is awarded, and depending on which house you chose, that house will win it all. Accordingly, you'll have a slightly different cutscene. But that's it. Those are all the differences between the houses. As you can see, it makes a small but still significant difference which house you choose. In the end, I think you still can have fun with any of the 4 houses. That's a wrap, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please leave a thumbs up and check out my previous video here on screen. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one.